Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Myra. I am a nail tech content creator and a small business owner, Crafts by 9 where I sell my nail supplies, and Crochet with Myra where I sell my crocheted plushies and accessories. As you see from today's title, we are officially market prepping for a market that I have this Saturday. Today is Tuesday, June 2nd. First off, I cannot believe we are already in June, okay? June, July, I feel like every single month these next couple months are going to be jam-packed with just different activities and different things that I'm going to be doing. I have a lot of markets. I have officially signed up for 5 for this year, which I didn't even think I was going to do like 2 this year, but from today until December, we have 5 markets to prep for, which I'm so excited because each one is themed differently. So I have a lot of things to market prep for, and it's just stocking up on my inventory as well. I do have a lot of inventory right now, you guys, but it's just I have so many patterns and so many different things that I want to do. So it just gives me a bigger opportunity to make more plushies, and each one is always super cute. The patterns that I buy off of Etsy are just so adorable, and I'm probably on Etsy like every single day just like looking for deals or like looking for new patterns. Today I'm wearing my Revenge shirt from Drake's tour, which was in 2016. I cannot believe it's been over 11 years since this concert. If you know me, then you know that every single concert that I go to, I always have to buy a shirt. The ones with all like the tour dates on the back, those are just my absolute favorite. I wear them all the time. I wear them as like PJ shirts. I wear them out sometimes. I like to put them on with like just like leggings and just go out. But with that being said, I want to show you what I've been working on this past week. I was initially going to put all of this into my last video. However, I wanted to do this as like a whole week of market prepping since the video went a lot longer than I thought. Last week was supposed to just be like a week of, but then I ended up recording for like 2 weeks. And so I was like, I'm not going to go into a third week. Let me just do a whole new video. And what better way than to do the whole week before the market, because I am officially market prepping for this Saturday. So this Saturday, I am doing a multicultural themed market. I think it's their first one, and it's definitely my first time vending with these organizers. They're supposed to send out all like the information and stuff like that. Today's Tuesday, they still haven't sent it out yet, so I think maybe today or tomorrow, if anything, because the market is this Saturday. But I think it's from like 11 to 5 p.m. I still have to check. I get like very confused, especially these like last 2-3 weeks. I have been applying to markets and getting approved and stuff, so I get kind of confused. But I actually go on Canva, which is amazing. If you don't use Canva, then I 100% recommend it. I use it as a small business owner. I use it for everything, for my Instagram posts, for my website. I use it for so many different things. I'm back, you guys, after I was rudely interrupted by my camera having no battery. But I'm back, and I just want to go through the things I have been making these past few days. Sorry about the shadow, you guys, but this is where like the perfect lighting comes in from. But the window has like these little lines on it, so when the sun hits it, it creates like this shadow. I also changed into another concert t-shirt. I went on a quick walk with my son while my camera was charging as well. And I changed to something that wasn't like PJ looking because it's not that late yet. So I didn't want to go outside in my PJs. So I changed and I just grabbed another concert t-shirt. So let me just show you guys what I've done the past 4 days or so. I started putting them in this box because I wanted to show you guys what I was making. I wanted to make a video on it. And I currently have like 3 work in progresses or 3 whips. I'm working on a Shrek, a Fiona, and a giant ballerina mouse. So cute. It's gonna come out. I cannot wait to show you guys, but it's not done. It is not done. I gotta figure something out that I'm getting confused on in the pattern. Totally on me, but I need to figure it out before I show it to you guys because it's just not done. I made a few mini chickens. These are absolutely a hit at all of the markets that I take them to. This is actually a keychain pattern. I think if you use like a smaller type of yarn, then it comes out like super small for a keychain. But this is the perfect mini size for me, and people absolutely love them. as do I. It's something that literally takes me like maybe 15 minutes to do, if that. It's super fast, and this is also one of the things that I like to make for kids. So whenever I go in, there are parents that ask me like, oh, do you have anything that's for like babies, or for like my toddler without the like hard eyes, which are the safety eyes. And I always like to make like here and there a few things with no safety eyes, of course, like for babies, because as you know, that can be a safety hazard. So this is one of the things that I like to make a few of without safety eyes, because kids gravitate to these all the time. And so when they grab it, I'm like, you know, it doesn't have safety eyes, so it's perfect for little kids, and they always love them. So I made a pink one. This is like a blush color almost. I made a dark orange. I made a dark pink one, a white one, and another orange one. I went to visit my parents the other day, and I took an orange skein and a white skein for another project that I was doing, and I just made a few chickens out of them when I was done with what I was working on. So I made 5. I definitely need to fill my buy 1 for $6 or 2 for $10 plushie bin, because that one sells out so fast. To tell you guys that I literally had like 20 to 30 plushies in there, and they always sell out so fast. I really enjoy making them though, because they're just so adorable. I really like the way they come out. So on most of these, I don't put safety eyes either, but on a few of these, I actually did this time, because I just think it makes it like super cute. I am not an expert at doing eyes out of like out of yarn. They don't come out that great for me. I've seen some people where it looks so realistic, and I am not at that level yet. So sometimes I like to do the safety eyes. So I made this blush pink whale. I made the orange whale, and then I ran out of the dark purple, so I grabbed this light purple, and it's just like a 3-colored whale, which is so cute, but it was because I ran out. And then a pink whale. So these are the 4 that I made. They're so adorable, and like I said, these go in the 1 for $6, 2 for $10 pile, and people always go to that. There are a lot of people that go into your booth and they admire everything that you have, and like just to support you as a small business. They might not buy like the biggest item that you have, but like to support you and to show you that they like your stuff, they buy out of the $5 bin or the 1 for $6, 2 for $10. And no matter like what people spend in your booth, as a small business owner, as a person that hand makes their items, like I am so grateful for every single purchase and every single person that comes through my booth and even just like compliments me or whatever it may be. I appreciate that so much. Next, I made another item for the bin, and it's a purple octopus. Honestly, I don't enjoy making the octopus as much, if I'm being completely honest. So I have noticed that whenever I make these, I only make like 1 or 2, and then I'm like on to the next thing. The whales, I can make like 50 of them at a time if I wanted to, but these, like, I don't know, like I just like, I think they come out super adorable and stuff, but I guess I just don't enjoy making them. I don't know. I wanted to make like a whole row on my stand. I'm sorry if the shadow is bothering you. The camera shadow is literally on my throat, and the window shadow is on my like nose and forehead. But like I said, good lighting. I wanted to make a whole row on my shelves full of penguins in different colors, because I noticed that in my last market, I focused so much on bigger plushies that I really forgot about the smaller plushies. I didn't have it as filled as I usually do. I was missing a lot of turtles and penguins from the not this past market, but the one before, where a lot of things sold out. Instead of making like all of the things that I usually do, like smaller items, I really focused on big items, which is great because of course having bigger items is always good. But I definitely left out the little ones. So I wanted to restock, and this is my favorite penguin pattern. He's so adorable. So it's like half dark color, half light color, and then white. And oh my god, it's so adorable. So I made 2 purple using the same colored yarn. And then I made 2 pink. And these are really fast makes as well. I think I do these like in 20 minutes. So we're done with the small plushies. I made 2 big plushies, and even though it sounds like a little bit, honestly you guys, that is a lot for me because I did this in the past like I said 3 or 4 days. So for me that's really good. I had been staying up late crocheting, and to tell you guys, I want to say that the first time that I started crocheting, so if you didn't know, I'm going to get sidetracked a little bit, but I want to let you guys know something. So my mom has been crocheting, knitting her entire life, my entire life. I never got into it. It never amused me. Even though I've always had hobbies and I've always been like super creative and always DIY'd my stuff and was always into like slime and things like that, I was never into crocheting. She always tried to teach me. I kind of started learning how to do like, I don't even know what it's called, like where the stitching and like the little thing and you put the white cloth and then you, yeah, I started doing that for a bit. Didn't really enjoy it. My mom actually sent me a few days ago a picture of one that I started, and she's like, you started this when you were like 9 years old. I just never got back to it. And it was the same thing with crochet. She taught crochet, she taught knitting, and she tried teaching me, and I just was never into it. I just wasn't. I moved out, years went by. So I started kind of crocheting, I think it was like 2021 or 2022. I don't know. I'll put the year right here of like when I literally made my first Premier Yarns purchases, because they were the first yarns that I bought the first time around, and then I stopped. I literally, you guys know me. Once I get into a hobby, I will buy everything I need and more. Just buy excessively, and that's exactly what I did. I filled a whole entire like cabinet full of yarn, and I stopped crocheting. And at that time my little cousin started crocheting, and so I ended up giving away and like selling at, like, I basically gave away like 80% of it. And then the other, I like sold it at like a super cheap price because I just wanted to get rid of it. I was like, I'm not crocheting, why do I need it? Got rid of it. And then I got pregnant and I started crocheting again. I wanted to like do stuff when I was while I was pregnant, just like sitting down on the couch watching TV. So I got back into crocheting. I had nothing, literally nothing. Only like what I gave so the things that I gave my mom, I took back. She gave it, well, I took it back. She was like, yeah, go ahead, like take it back. I took things back, and then that's what I started using, and then I started buying and buying and buying again. I know I had a point here. This is why I brought it up. Point is, I was never interested in crocheting, even having it around. My mom always crocheting, always knitting. And now that I do it, it's always a lot of fun when I ask her questions, or even she helps me with crocheting a lot of plushies for markets and stuff. She doesn't really enjoy making plushies, and I don't really enjoy making wearables. And she makes wearables, I make plushies. And so for a lot of markets, we both sell together, or I take some of her stuff, like blankets and things like that, to sell. But I don't know what I was trying to say, so let me just keep showing you guys the plushies that I made. Oh, was it that this is fast for me? Like that I crocheted all of this in the past few days? Because I've been staying up late. I was saying stuff like that. I don't know, you guys, sorry. This next one is The Cat in the Hat. This is from Kendall Crochets, and as you know, I have so many of their patterns. They're super easy to read, super cute, and I really love the size that they come out. I just adore this plushie. This is, I think, the 3rd time that I've made him. Always gets a lot of compliments of my markets, and it sold, I don't know if it was my last market or the second to last market. But yeah, he's super popular and very eye-catching. So I enjoy making him a lot. And yeah. And then the last one that I just finished before I started making this video is this one. So I made a Jesus plushie. He is so cute. I wasn't seeing the vision as I was crocheting him, or as I was even putting it together. Once I completely finished him, I was obsessed. I bought the pattern a few days ago, and I really wanted to make him because this weekend's market is a multicultural themed market, and I wanted to make a few Jesus plushies, but I also wanted to make a few Virgen de Guadalupe's and also a few San Judas Tadeo, because when I go to markets I get asked a lot for Virgin Marys, and I have made them before for my, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but for both of my grandmas I have made them at different times. So I made one for my grandma on Mother's Day, and then I made one for my other grandma when she was going into surgery, and they absolutely loved it, and I really enjoyed making it too. So I decided to make two of them for this week's market, but they're still work in progresses. And I wanted to make a Jesus plushie as well. I also got a DM from a friend who said that her daughter has a Jesus plushie, like an actual plushie, and she was wondering if I could crochet her one. And I was like, wait, I am in the middle of crocheting one right now. So let me finish it, let me send it to you, and let me know if you're interested. So I'm gonna send it to her, and if she's interested in him, then I'm gonna send this to her. But if not, then I'll just take him to the market. But I'm hoping to make another one for this weekend, but I'm not sure if I am, because I need to finish my Shrek, my Fiona, my two Virgin Marys, and my ballerina mouse. And I still have a whole list of things that I want to make. Oh my god, you guys. Also, you guys, I'm a little stressed out because I am doing my first ever 2-day market. And that I'm a little nervous about. I am very nervous for it, but I don't want to think about it yet because it's not yet. It's next month, but still, like, I need a market prep for that. 2 whole days. They're both night markets. It's a very popular market here in my area. I actually went to the one that they had last month and it looked amazing. It was super organized. It had a ton of vendors, a ton of like food trucks, a ton, like it really brought a lot of people in. They even had like lucha libre and stuff. So I think that it's like a very popular night market, but for that reason I want to have a lot of things. And then unfortunately I am not going to be able to do another one that I haven't had in July. I messaged the organizer, and then I have one like in August and September. I don't know, but like I said, I have 5 in 2026, so I need to market prep. I have made the decision to really space out my hobbies because I have a lot of them, if you guys didn't know. I'm gonna really like focus on one task per day. I'm gonna spread things out. Like one whole day I'm gonna crochet, the other whole day I'm gonna the other day I'm gonna focus on editing, the next one I'm gonna focus on nails, the next one I'm gonna focus on painting banners because now I'm banner painting. So I have a lot of things to do and so little time. As a small business owner, you guys know that there's just not enough time in the day, and I'm not trying to stay up till like 3 in the morning every night. My son's bedtime's at 9 p.m. I can be going to sleep with him, but instead I'm up until like 12 or like 1 a.m. Crocheting. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it. This is a hobby and I absolutely enjoy it all the time, but like I said, there's just not enough hours in the day, so it makes it hard to really spread everything out. But I try my best. I crochet like when my son is taking his nap, when my son is sleeping. So I think dividing the things by day is gonna help me a lot because I tend to want to record, crochet, do nails like all in one day, and it's just it's a lot. It's a lot of going back and forth, and I'd rather just focus on one task a day and then move on to the next, even though I'm probably like itching to do another task while I'm doing the other one. Oh, wait. I was telling you guys earlier, and what I completely forgot what I was talking about. I was trying to tell you guys that I stayed up super late last night because a few years ago when I first started crocheting, I bought this yarn from Joann's. It was like 70% off and it was a red, white, and green yarn. Yes, that is what I was gonna say. Oh my god, love when I remember. It was one skein of a red, white, and green yarn. It's very similar to I Love This Yarn, just so you guys can kind of picture the thickness of it and like what it is. And when I first started crocheting, I started doing a bandana, and I never finished it, and I thought I've always left it like there, like it was already started and everything. And I thought, wait, I'm doing a multicultural themed market this weekend. So that just like came to my mind, right? I was like, I already have it started. Like, let me just finish it. But the thing is, I don't remember where the pattern came from. I don't remember if I was watching a YouTube video, if I bought the pattern, if it was like an online, like if it was just like a pattern online. So I basically frogged the entire thing. I grabbed a new pattern yesterday online, and it was a super easy and a super cute pattern. However, I don't know why. It was like literally midnight or like 1 in the morning. I was literally just crocheting. I did the rows that it said, which I should have measured it, and I should have measured it on my head. And I was just like doing it, all the rows that it was saying, doing it. I finished, and I was like, yes, I'm done. Tried it on, you guys, and it was huge. It was huge. I have a big head, and it was so much bigger than my head. There was no way I could wear it. So that is what I was trying to tell you. I couldn't show you that because it was so big that I cannot wear it on Saturday. So when things like that happen, my mom comes to the rescue as usual, and I send it to her, and then she makes it happen. So it's currently in her hands to help me fix it, because for me it's unfixable. I don't know how to fix it without like frogging the entire thing, so, or starting completely over. And I don't have that much left in the skein. I wouldn't be able to do an entire bandana out of it. So hopefully she's able to save the day as usual, and she's able to just save it. So yeah, I also made that, you guys. I made that last night. I started it last night, and then I finished it. It was a very fast make. I was watching The Real Housewives of Rhode Island, I think it was, and I finished it in like 2 episodes. So that was pretty fast for me because I don't usually make bandanas. I haven't done much progress since I last spoke with you guys. I think it was on Tuesday. Yesterday I had my little cousin's graduation, and it was also my boyfriend's birthday. So I spent the entire day not crocheting. This morning I went to the gym. I just got back, and I said, you know what? I gotta lock in and do as much as I can because I have a few whips that I have to do. I haven't finished or started any other projects since I last showed you guys. The last thing that I did was, I believe, the Jesus. Let me show you the work in progresses because I am determined to finish them today to take them to the market tomorrow. The market is tomorrow. So I only have today to do it. So here is the super cute mouse ballerina. It is jumbo and just so adorable and squishy. I really enjoyed using this yarn. It is the burnout blanket, and then the pink is from Big Twist Plush. It's not done. I still haven't embroidered the nose. I still haven't put on the tail. I still haven't sewed on the skirt. So this pattern comes with a like tutu ballerina shoes, which I am not seeing the vision. I don't know if I did something wrong. This is my second time making these ballerina shoes. They're supposed to go like this, and then I'm gonna tie yarn, like thin yarn going up, kind of like ballet shoes. But I just think it's so adorable regardless if I do the shoes or not. I'm still debating on that. And then it also comes with a bow. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do the bow. I am thinking of literally just doing the tutu because I think it's so cute, and maybe the bow. But if not, I want to do the tutu and the shoes. But we will see. I'm basically done with the entire, well, I am done with the entire body. I just really need to put like all these accents together to bring it all together. Now my mom has been working on this one, which I am so excited for. I bought this pattern, you guys, and it was in Spanish only. When I buy some patterns like in Spanish, I see that they come in Spanish and English, and I didn't realize that this one was Spanish only, and it specifies it. I just didn't read it. And I speak Spanish fluently. I read Spanish, but I have a hard time translating like in my head crochet terms because a lot of things I don't get like right off just reading it. In English, it's a little bit easier for me. Like, I'm still a beginner crocheter, I feel. So I can read terms in English, but when it comes to Spanish, it takes me so much longer to do. Like, I don't understand like punto bajo, medio punto, alto punto, like I don't know. There's a lot, and so it's confusing for me because I already have to like memorize these terms. I'm already having trouble with like English, treble crochet. I'm learning that from my granny's squares, like, I don't know, there's like a whole bunch of terms that I'm not even mastered yet in English, so I have a hard time in Spanish. So I asked my mom if she could make it, and she said yeah. So here it is. Oh my god, it is so adorable. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. And he is just jumbo and like squishy and so cute. I love it. She gave it to me yesterday, and I was just like, that is so cute. So cute. She actually was struggling a little bit because she accidentally put the feet on backwards, and she didn't realize until she was very far ahead. I haven't asked her what she did, if she ended up frogging the whole thing or what, but she ended up putting them right, and it's just so cute. Like, it sits so perfectly, and it's huge. So that is done, which is another thing to put into my market list of things I'm taking. And the last thing that I'm working on right now, as I finish this video today, I'm going to be finishing my Shrek and Fiona. So let me show you all of the parts I have. I finished this right before I left to the gym in 30 minutes. I finished Fiona's hair, and then here is Shrek's little vest, Shrek's body, which I haven't stuffed yet, Fiona's crown, and then here's Fiona's body. And here are the 2 arms for Shrek and the 2 ears for Shrek. I just put them in the like its designated head because I haven't stuffed any of this. And then here's Fiona's head. It's the same exact it's the exact same pattern for the heads, which is nice, and for the arms too. They just use different colors since Fiona has a green dress and Shrek has that like light colored shirt. And then Fiona's ears. So I'm gonna put it all together today. The good thing is that I finished her hair. The hair is what I like struggle with the most because of all like the slit stitches and all the half double crochets, single crochets going down the chain and stuff. I used to struggle a lot with chains, but honestly, you guys, it's getting a lot easier. I can't believe I finished this one so fast. So I'm done with all of the pieces. I just have to stuff it and put it together. Get ready for the market tomorrow. I haven't gotten anything ready since the last market. When I got home, I just put everything away, so I had to take out. The good thing is that I have inventory updated on everything. It's a 10 by 10 space. I have to check what time I have to get there. It is about 40 minutes away from me, so I have to leave extra early, and I have to go pick up my mom on the way because she's going to be accompanying me to tomorrow's market, which is going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, you guys, I'm super excited for tomorrow's market. I'm not sure if I'm going to include the market vlog in this video or the next one, but you will see from the title anyway. But wish me the best of luck tomorrow, you guys. I'm super excited, and I can't wait to be at the market tomorrow. Bye, guys. It is market day. I'm super excited. It is currently 9:20. I have to be at the market at 10 to start unloading and setting up. The market itself is from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. so it isn't that long. I was running super behind. I was trying to make a few Virgencitas and a few Jesus, but I ended up not. I only made 1 Virgen and 1 Jesus. I did make a whole bunch of like little mini plushies because it was so last minute. But yeah, you guys, me and my mom are on our way to the market. I'm super excited for today, and we'll see how everything goes.